The Saboteur of Paradise. Augustine de Vries previously worked at the Vox Relay, but given the danger involved in getting into the station, Niles has recommended searching for more info on her by first locating her tracker in Fairfield. And also seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Relay system. Okay. So are we at Fairfield? I'm going to try not to do so much looting on camera and just focus more on trying to do story. Those tarot rays. But also I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, it is on my map. Alright, fine. Let me just grab these because I saw them. Oh god, I just flew backwards. Well, whatever was on my compass is... Oh, disappeared. Corporate trooper. But I'm guessing I'm headed that way. Gain an extra weapon slot? What? Oh, it was a recipe. Okay.
Confronting threat.
Oh. Oh wait, I lost my thing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, because it was an item. It's not my... I didn't...
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Okay. I lost my thingy that gives me vision. Or slows down time. And I forgot in this game it's an item. It's not built into my brain. So I went to slow down and just couldn't. You know how it is. You know what I'm talking about. Life's a beach and you're here, dude? Oh, landmine?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Trooper dead. Trooper got a shotty. Trooper had a shotty, and now I got a shotty. Put the gun away? Thank you. Fairfield.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Coats.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Whoa.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Well, I have the speech check, so I should use it. I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor?
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our Sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. so I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Can I actually ask all of these? Are we back into the normal game where I can ask questions and not miss out on them? Mind giving me the pitch on what Auntie's choice is?
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia, and Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Anywhere I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds? Mainly the drink?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left, watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
We've got everything, one of them at least, and then lists all the things I asked for. Is it normal to get shot at by auto mechanicals on the way to town, or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
There was an item out there. Oh, God. Do I need to go back for it? It might be a side quest anyway, so I might have to... It's fine. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in the habit of plundering corpses.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
Okay, that's gonna give me a quest. How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Got it. Does town offer any goods and services?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left, watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
That's the exact same answer, so why did it let me ask that question twice? I'm looking for a trader who goes by Vries. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
No, I'll leave you to it.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
So, hold on. So I can get a quest called that, Diabolical Drones of Doom. I'm gonna go back. None of these bodies had anything on them. So none of them are your friend. You mentioned. Which means I missed a body because I wasn't going to explore, but... Put the gun away. Thank you. There it is. That's gotta be it. Commemorative tossball. This is Trooper Chascarillo. Tossball used in Keloven's trans-winning foot goal in Game 7 of Auntie Cleo's Darlings vs. Rizzo's Rangers, Interstellar Series, 2351, property of Aiden. So now I'm also a bit curious. can this be something I keep for my ship? Do I have to learn this? Oh, is that an actual quest? It's a quest item. Okay, I'm gonna save it before I talk to her, and then I'm gonna see if I can keep it. Put it on my ship. Well, they kept that slogan from the first game. For what it
I
is.
can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their cells for a spell. Less able bodies muscling in on our contracts.
Just got mine stamped and signed. Officially on the payroll for another 78 days. Including today. Not that I'm counting. You're back, I see. Something to share?
Yeah, you mentioned a keepsake earlier. This was on the body of a trooper at the convoy.
Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments.
That gives me very little favor towards Auntie Cleo's. Okay. Okay. I forgot how freaking long these loading screens are gonna be. Why is that my active quest? Alright, it should tell me, right? The first game, it tells you if it takes an item out and puts it on your ship. No, so maybe it's not a ship item. Okay. Alright, well, if I have to go through loading screens anyways, then I'm just gonna load right in front of you. Yeah, man, like I said in the last one, remember when they said there wouldn't be any more loading screens? Looks like a loading screen to me.
Can't believe some of those... You're back, I see. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments.
Okay. And I should be on this quest. It's optional. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Relay. Not gonna read all that right now. Oh, there's a lot of dots inside this hospital, though. Oh, bro! Trooper Erickson.
When you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
What are you guys wearing?
I must ask you to hold still.
Friggin' Ninja Turtles. Okay. I don't know who I need to ask, but I don't want to talk to everyone because that'll take like an hour. I only want to talk to people who are gonna tell me things. But who do I get the assistance for the relay?
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Why is there
Mark
just...
my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
That
Someone just
guard
got...
wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Someone just got executed, though. Fuck, bro. That's the jail. This was the bar. I even looked up. Well, I didn't look up, but I should have looked up. Biomass goo canister. Sounds frickin' delicious, auntie. Intoxicated facilitator coal.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
You don't have a name. You don't have a name.
Oh, it must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors.
Sounds good. I'll let you finish that up. I think I should just go straight to the director first. Huel, you need to calm it down over there. Cowboy.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I believe in Willy Wonka. That's what I was wanting in Murder on Iridanos when we went to the factory for Rizzo's. I was like, why didn't they have a freaking Willy Wonka character? You're almost him. If only you were more over the top. But I got a Space Ranger check, so I believe in righteous justice. Especially anti-corporate justice. What say you to that?
I say, anyone can be an ally, even a supposed enemy. All you need is the right combination of motivators. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
I can whisper to an ally. Hey, Niles, think we could trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
It also doesn't matter because I whispered and then Niles just full out, with that hat, the guy we're talking to, he didn't whisper back. I need to get into the Vox Relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Got it. Okay, so in the first game, there was always a third option. So, gonna bear that in mind. I can help both or neither. That'll be a better option. So I'm gonna go with that route like I did in the first one. Well, with a promise like that, figure the least I can do is listen.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
All right, so can I ask you all of these questions? So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Does this lock me in? I have a save before this moment. Well, a little bit before this moment, but does this lock me in? I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults. I'd rather work with you.
An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
So, we have options. We can work with Milver Street, or we can work with...
Keep your petty skepticism.
Carr.
I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Or, if we don't like Carr or Milver Street, we can choose to go to Westport and work with the people of Westport to get inside. Here. Or, we can go to the camp and work with the people of this camp to get inside. Or, we can just go straight to the bridge, do a quest for them, and get inside. So how many paths is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paths to get inside. Or, we could just walk through, we could just sneak in. We could just go in this way and sneak in and get inside. Or if we got the item from here, we can sneak in this way through the gas and get inside. So I have done all of the quests to show all of those paths. I now need to just decide which path I'm going to take. I'm going to side with Milver Street here. Carr just wants war. I'm not about that. Hogarth is just living in denial. His people are traitors and are ordered as kill on sight. They're not going to join back up with the Protectorate, which also it's my job to remove the Protectorate anyways, so that ain't happening. And because I already went to the other side before meeting the Protectorate people, who I wasn't going to side with anyways, they're out of the question as well. And the people of the camp they're just Carr's military forces. You can just have them rush the bridge, take the bridge, and then you're still siding with Carr. So Milver Street wants the most peaceful outcome, and so do I. So I'm going to side with Milver Street, who then still sides with this guy, Hogarth, but I've converted Hogarth to Auntie's choice anyways. So there we are. So we had the option. Milver Street told us we could look at the files. I thought it was a computer. It's not. Investigate the records repository. Not depository. Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings. Fairfield. Available appropriated Protectorate lodgements. Augustine de Vries house, red trim, circle windows. I kind of already know where it is because I accidentally went inside. Beatrice Lorenz. Name wasn't Beatrice, was it? House, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. Newly assigned Auntie's Choice residence. Emmeline Galloway, house, gray trim, rectangular windows. Warren L. Warren, house, gray trim, oval windows. Yule Chandri, house, blue trim, mixed windows. My phone is somewhere going off. Ekaterina Cole house, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. I don't think I've encountered Ekaterina yet. Hold on, I gotta go turn my phone off. My alarm. Sorry, there's like someone sent pictures of a cat, so I was easily distracted by those. Okay, I'm back. See, I don't know who Ekaterina is. House, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. Oh, yeah, I already read that. That's just a generic letter of your person is dead. Okay, I've already forgotten what I was looking for. Sorry. Gray trim, oval window, large porch. Gray trim, oval window, large porch? It's not this house down here, is it? Gray trim, oval windows. So this has a large porch, but those aren't oval windows, and that's where Hogarth is now. I don't know who Ekaterina is. And I've talked to everyone in this town now. Because this is Milver Street's house.
What's the story of this Hogarth fella from Westport?
This is, oh, that's what she kept saying. This is Emmeline's house.
Certainly trust him in any business endeavor, if that's what you're getting at.
Good to know.
Oval windows? These are circular windows. But I already know whose house this was. This is Swan's house. There's also not really any gray trim. The gray trim is here, but this isn't Ekaterina's house. That was Juan's house. It doesn't matter. Here's the house, because it's also not... Oh, this one does have oval windows, though. So this could be Ekaterina's house, but there's no one in here. This is just a generic, what are you going to do with your life now thing. So it's just odd that there's a character with that name, but there's no character in the town, at least that I have encountered, who is that person. I couldn't get him to say it again. All he does is he comments on the symbol. This is apparently the Earth Directorate symbol. I don't know how, but okay. It's just like a bow and arrow. And it's right here. Wonder what that means. There's a handle there. Let's go ahead and read her terminal. Messages. To De Vries. Subject, welcome. From First Class Caramello. We are learning about for the first time. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 0630 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory to the Sovereign. Subject, Pitchball Incident. It is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball, even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. Oh God, De Vries. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in Sovereign's Pride vodka. While it is an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries, to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Remember, we're all key components in the safety and success of the Protectorate. Wow, this one's using the full name. It's a warning. Augustine De Vries, warning. Oh, this is from a different person. Supervisor First Class Ojeda? Your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment. Thank the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. Supervisor First Class Oida. Important announcements. Oh, these we've already read these, huh? For the cutthroat corporatists from Consul Thoreau, the scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture and aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support that may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. 2. Subjects of the Protectorate, betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporation invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order. Else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. The Sovereign needs to shut the fuck up. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate. Okay. And we visited, it's here, the chapel. She just told me to get out. I need to find her journal or else she won't talk to me anymore. And it's still the bubblegum and the lighter of her, of what's her face? And her snack cakes and her stogies. Alright. Well, let's flush her toilet. Hidden room! Oh, there was blood in there. What did you have in there that, why is this stuff not sealing that was bloody? The universal equation is the one constant. DRI, Department of Research and Inquiry. Know your place in the order of all things. The order of insight and development. I cannot read this last one. The Integrity of the Universe, Department of Applied Scientism. What in the... What did you take out, Debris? DeVries submerged tracker. Oh, that's what you took out. DeVries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Well, welcome back. Messages. S. Lockwood. Oh, that's the person in charge of the church. Savannah Lockwood. Subject, farewell. From Augustine de Vries. Subject, farewell. So this was to Lockwood. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse me of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. But we are decidedly not, quote, whispering poison to each other's ears, end quote. And I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of the Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling towards that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. And this was to DeVries. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void-damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the old Order Chapel of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor. I don't know who Victor is, but I have met Savannah. Mission logs. Mission log, day 25.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
And then that just disappears forever? What? Okay. Mission log, day 153.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Okay, they are still there. Mission log, day 182.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Okay.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. Vries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
She's a religious zealot because, again, that's their religion, is math. I mean, I would say this, but I have the check, so I've seen my colleagues lose themselves to an obsession.
Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. Vries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her?
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
I mean, I guess you guys never heard of me. So I have to say that because that's... Oh, man. Oh, wait, never mind. I only read the first part. Must have been after my time. Well, I'm going to say this. Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point because, you know, who cares?
Reckon so. Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Well, we got another professor check. Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. Vries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
This is something I would actually... That's literally what I said a second ago. I'm not surprised. Religion has been used to control and manipulate for eons. Straight facts, bro.
Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more. What are my other options? Neither Niles. We've killed people too. What's kept you going all these years? Hope or revenge?
If only Vries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there.
Okay.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Oh yeah? What's neat?
Nope, just seeing if you got anything.
Anti's
You're
choice
still...
in the Protectorate. Got something that needs doing, Command?
You're still not fixed. Oh, hey, we got a side quest involving Savannah. So I guess I gotta do that first before I continue on with this. Yep, it's just going to find her safe room that she said she put in there. So now, I can use my writ to gain access.
They're stringing up their own people. Sick bastards.
I see two. But we don't know that that's their people, do we?
These damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes, that stings.
Le Mans? Automech repair activation panel. I can activate some dragoons. The screen displays the following warning. Per Chief Mechanist Woodrow Contos, all Dragoon automechs must be cleared of Zybranium before activation. Contaminated automechs do not recognize friend from foe and will attack. No, because I'm going in peacefully. So are these the automechs that I helped them to make? Hello.
Area's off limits. I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
He doesn't need it, he's dead. Come in.
Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies. Which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities. Even without your distraction. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Bah, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
By the authority of Hogarth's writ of conscription, you report to me. Now let me pass.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
Well, you've said it yourself. Hogarth's trustworthy, and his orders are valid. Please let me in.
While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside.
Before we proceed, I'm looking for Augustine de Vries. I believe she worked here?
I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local crabba population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her.
Alright, so posing as a corpse is my only way inside? That's not very dignified.
You may leave, or you may be carried within the walls. The choice is yours.
There is another way in that I saw on my map, but we're gonna do this way. Very well, if that is our only option.
Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky, and try not to move much or they'll start swinging something fierce.
Look, if the Protectorate are massacring their own soldiers, it ain't our business. Let's just get what we came for and get out of here.
We should keep moving, Commander.
All right, guys. Why do they have him hanging up inside, though?
This cannot be happening. Not again.
Corbin! My dude! It's been a while. How you been hanging up?
Quickly. We must all bear witness.
How you been hanging up, my guy? Sea Dog.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience. But it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty. No, no, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait. I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip labs before the incident. We helped one another, didn't we? You with my record and I with the bridge. Please tell me you were not responsible for all the evil that transpired afterward.
I'm gonna show you this writ. I don't know why they chose to call it a writ, because it just sounds so weird. Like, it's a real word, I know that, but like, whoever decided this is a writ. Here's my writ. I writ this. That's why I think it's weird, because it's so close to right. I writ this. Relax, I'm here on behalf of Vigilant Hogarth to help you overthrow Montelli. Also, they could have upped the audio of that whole thing of us watching through the window. It was very low. And their helmets are garbage if he can just shoot through them with a pistol.
Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Hogarth warned me you'd want to try that. He thinks it's a bad idea.
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sentimental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
I know you have doubts, so this one's a higher speech, which means it's a better option, right? I know you have doubts about the Protectorate. Montelli will just use that against you.
That's not... I'm not... How did you... By the Matriarch. If I'm so transparent to a stranger, Montelli will surely perceive the same weaknesses in my character. Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his... passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation.
It's a good idea. I'll look for the terminal once upstairs.
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can.
Okay, I had to make sure that he still wants to do the killing thing, because also Hogarth is now full traitor. I aligned Hogarth with Auntie's choice. So... I didn't have to, I just wanted to. Because I don't like the Protectorate. They're just a full-on cult. The Vox Relay has a hold on. I'm gonna stand up when I look at this so we can see it. The Vox Relay has a lower operation floor and an upper command floor. The command floor requires credentials to access. There are a few points of interest in operations. On the east wing, a contraband storage room contains items deemed a threat to the Protectorate. The west wing is a security office that handles credentials.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing, and neither did you.
If the Vox Relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Are you questioning the actions of our brigadier?
No, of course not.
Good. I was sure I misunderstood you.
Okay, but do I want to kill these guys? Like, I gotta read that terminal.
Got some bad company.
Too strong? What do you mean? What do you notice? Thruster alignment monitoring. A northwest thruster 2 and 3 are at nominal. Western is nominal. Emergency astroperic entry system is active. Maintenance note, thrusters are locked. Let the record show I was not able to complete my routine maintenance of the Vox thrusters because someone locked them down. How can I faithfully serve the Protectorate if I cannot even service the Vox and its basic systems? Unless, could Montelli have locked the thrusters? Were that the case, I suppose the thrusters would not require maintenance in their current state, but I would have appreciated a little notice. Jahan. Messages. There are 2 available, but there's... Oh, these are memos. From Montanelli, subject, felicitations for your recent rise in standing. Technician Jahan. I would like to remind you that all of the Vox systems, each and every one, must be maintained to precise perfection. At times, I will take a personal hand in the functional operation of the station. You are not to interfere in any of my adjustments, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Nothing I do is absent of reason, including my recent realignment and locking of the engines. Should I find that you have undone any of my work, you will be terminated for treachery and high treason against the Sovereign. Congratulations on your promotion to the position. I hope that you succeed where your predecessor failed. So, Jahan, don't touch these. Contraband storage. Brigadier wishes to remind everyone stationed at the Vox that perfection requires good ventilation. It's telling me to go through the vent. Anyone caught sneaking illegal goods from contraband storage into the West Wing by way of ventilation shaft will earn themselves a swift execution. When greed impedes our perfect heating and cooling systems, the matriarch herself weeps for Arcadia. Memo evacuation protocols. Technician Jahan. Due to the death of our previous maintenance technician, the relay's emergency evacuation protocol was never sufficiently installed. Please do this forthwith. It should say the following. Quote, emergency evacuation protocol activated. Under all circumstances, prevent your colleagues from evacuating the Vox Relay as it enters the atmosphere. Our enemies must not invade the relay. So, don't leave is basically what they're saying. The system must be in order as soon as possible in case the Brigadier never asks, and as perfect as possible should you wish to live. Okay, Jahan, I'm guessing that's you. Don't look over here. Don't you do it. You want to live. You will keep your eyes off of me.
Huh? Can't quite make it out. Back to my post.
Why are you seeing me in here? Oh. I get it. Okay, it's the contraband room.
Better take a gander.
What?
Get the water in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Beware of bushwhacker.
Liquidate him.
An explosive.
Straps ready if you need a house call.
Oh, dang. I keep forgetting about my, I'm dropping all of my stuff super low with all the flaws I've grabbed. I don't even know what my health is at, because it doesn't show up on the screen anymore.
Got some bad company.
And they can see through grates.
What? Initiating.
Okay, hold on. Any other video game, enemies can't see through grates. So that also catches me off guard. But it's fine. He doesn't apparently notice me up here? No, he does. So as soon as he drops below red,
Got some bad company.
I can go up and over.
What?
Just scoot, bro? Inventory. As ordered, these logs categorize Auntie's Choice products by the harm they do to our fair society rather than their brand name. Row 1 is Auntie's Choice lies and propaganda. Row 2 is vile confections, so loose candy. 3 is a blank key card. 4 is forbidden seasoning. Question mark? So drugs? I don't know what they're talking about. 5 is experimental pasta, dried noodles, misshapen. 6 is Trader chocolate, 1 bar. 7 is drugs, miscellaneous, and 8 is more drugs that are unlabeled. Contraband notes. Unusual contraband. Someone confiscated Auntie's Choice goods and logged them as forbidden seasoning. What really is there? Salt? Too much salt? Paprika? For the safety of the Protectorate, I may need to sample the goods myself. I didn't read this. This was the update. The seasoning was not seasoning, unless I missed my guess. It seemed to be a powerful hallucinogenic of some kind. And now I am a mantisaur. Must update logs once I remember how to operate the terminal keys. What even is a terminal? What do its keys do? Tap, tap, tap. Nothing. Blarg. Okay, so I need to get to row 3?
Could have sworn it is now. Well,
Every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
What does that mean? Oh, it's here.
huh?
Get the water in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Breaking for cover.
Okay. Oh, there was a
Parts are prime.
there was a turret up there. Oh God, you were quick. Oh God, why are they so fast? Why are they so quick? Oh, dang it. Why does it keep dropping to the bottom option? Why is that the default to quit to the main menu?
Right,
why is continue not the default option? In any video game, continue should always be the default option.
What was...
Check enemy light just turned on.
Better take a gander.
Give the order and I'll take care of it.
Why can't you guys just not look over here? I don't want to kill them unless I absolutely have to, because I feel like they could help what's-his-face. And yet they're putting me in this situation where I have to kill them.
Got trouble, man.
You're right next to me, dude.
Sovereign provides, system abides.
What?
Because when I vault over, it vaults on top of the freaking boxes.
Merit study?
For some reason. Like, why do I vault onto the boxes? Vault over onto the floor like a person with common sense would do. This is my issue with, what was the game? I was playing something where they introduced like stealth mechanics and then they don't use them. That's literally what they did here.
Spotted trouble.
What was... Huh.
You have no reason to walk over here. Just walk away and you can live.
All right, calling it quits. Huh? Back to it.
Get out here and close the door. Fine. Yeah, like, there's no hidey holes, which I could have swore it taught me that you could hide underneath things in the beginning. There are none. Like, that entire room was made to be anti-stealth segment. Yeah, I have no points in stealth, but you should still be able to move through. Like, all the stealth does is reduce my ability to make noise. I should still be able to move around. And if you vault over a wall, you would want to land on the floor. Wait, where am I? There was no upstairs room in there. Was there an elevator in there? Do I have to put the keycard into the thing? So I'm gonna have to kill them.
Sovereign provides, the system abides.
I was trying really hard to not kill them, but I think I'm gonna have to kill them. Because I don't see any other way. Come on, come on. Go down. Go down.
Hey now.
Fine. Oh, Sprat's dead. He's executed a lot of people in that room. Okay, before I flip this, because if it's gonna kill people and give things away, I gotta save again. These controls seem like they control deploy drones throughout the room below, so I don't even have enough anyways. Up in case there's more doors that I didn't notice.
Customers of that. How are we to know? No, it's not our place to know anything unless we're told. What's gotten into you?
Got eyes on some no good.
It's got some eyes on some no goods.
Back to it.
That seems odd.
Okay, well, fine.
Give the order
I had my shield up. Did he? I guess electricity breaks through the shield, huh? I was like, how did he get through it and kill me? But yes, that would make sense that electricity negates me having a shield. So I don't have any more points to drop into engineering or hack, and I'm one short. And all these guys are too high of a level, or too high something, probably because I pushed it up to hard difficulty, that I can't stealth kill them.
We've got company, Commander. The unfriendly.
Enemy too strong to stealth attack. That aggroed everyone else, huh? Of course it did. Why are they so fast, though?
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. A little pick-me-up for you. Scrap's ready if you need a house call.
Set progress.
didn't want you guys to have to die. Because the whole point is I'm liberating you.
Knew you had my back.
Yeah, totally. But I guess I just have to liberate you in different ways. Execution. Chemical formulator seems to have been prepped with everything necessary to create a trauma kit, but it's missing some components. It looks like if you had a high quality fabric of some kind, you can complete the procedure. I do. That's not a trauma kit, but I guess I got one from it anyways. No, it's a good thing too. There's a computer here I would have missed. Barracks, personal terminal. From Alonzo Martinez, subject reinforcements? Mavis, Westport awaits reinforcements from the Vox Relay, but none seem forthcoming. Some here say we failed the Protectorate, that we're traitors or worse. If this is true, I shall take your silence as the only confirmation I need, hereby renounce all connection to you. Alonzo Martinez, subject response to visitation. Victor, who we have heard about, please do not message me further. I do not wish to draw the ire of my superiors by communicating with outside individuals. Victor? My man Victor? Going up with the ship. To anyone who may read this after the fact, let the record show that I cannot fathom what is going through Brigadier Martelli's head. One day he executes his own people, the next he locks the Vox thrusters without explanation. Whatever happens tomorrow, I suppose I'm along for the ride. To anyone who may read this before the fact, know that I'm a faithful servant of the Protectorate and that I only engage in hypotheticals to pass the time. No, if they found that before, you are already dead. If they found that after, you're safe. And hey, cleared the room. Could they have been useful in a fight? Yes. Do I now need them in the fight? No. Maybe. I mean, no, not now, because they're dead.
If I go, can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Will you talk to me? You're looking at me.
Hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly.
What are you doing in the sewage system?
Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station. Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential.
You'd never comprehend the value of this task.
Well, I don't work here. I'm with the Earth Protectorate. No, that might make you hostile. You better say what you really want to say before I force it out of you. I don't want to say it like that, but it's the only option I have.
There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I'll abide, please. It's just that I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't.
You can always try leaving through the sewers. Save yourself from what's happening here.
That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate.
I mean, I killed all of those raptidons. You can leave safely.
I can? Oh. I suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty. Savage wildlife. And miscreants always on your heels. Here. This key card should unlock a storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do you more good than they have me.
I'd love to just send you to my ship. But fine.
Since you helped me, I'll return the favor by forgetting I saw you.
Okay, stay safe. Maybe I'll encounter you again later. Really wish I could just take you on the ship, though. Good thing you didn't come upstairs. Messages. Brigadier Montelli. Clear credentials authorized procedure. All credential requests must be authorized by the Brigadier. Before processing any request, ensure that I have confirmed the order. From Cadet Warden Adderley. Subject, desperately requesting credentials. To the personnel of credentials and clearance, I have misplaced my identification credentials. I'm well aware what would happen if Montelli were to learn of this lapse. And I'm also aware that you are honor-bound to notify him. Please, just this once, aid me. I know it is my duty to follow orders, but the punishment is most cruel and most unusual. Punishment like these should be relegated to traitors, but I am not a traitor. I simply made a mistake. Please, I beg you to help me, Cadet Warden Adderley. Access clearance protocols. Insert the credentials. Let's take your credentials and keep them in a safe location until delivered to their intended owner. All right. Just making sure I didn't get a quest for her to take care of the raptidons. Why do I have this twice? It's so buggy, bro. It's so buggy, bro. So then I would have to kill these guys to get out, I guess. Get into this room. And then stealth through this room, right? Yeah. Just seeing if it looks like there's anything worth looking at, or if I should just go through. I mean, potentially stuff on the corpses. I don't know why I was waiting on a loading screen. There wasn't one there.
Hostiles near.
Thanks. I see them.
Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
A shootist.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Is there a shootist on the other side?
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
There is.
Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Okay.
The sovereign provides, the system abides.
God, they are terrible guards, bro. But they can still be redeemed. If Corbin becomes in charge, and Corbin is already second-guessing the Protectorate, he should side with Auntie's choice. It's the rocket sound. Provisions dispenser. Things that I'm going to definitely get. Some officer regalia. So I believe this is his terminal. Oh, some security bourbon. That's my security bourbon, bro. This requires info that I don't have. Messages. To Montelli, a reminder. It's from unidentified. Why do I have a feeling that... Okay, I'm not gonna make the guess. I keep predicting things. I'm just not... I won't say anything. If it comes up later, I'll be like, remember when I came up... when I thought of something? That's what you'll know what it means. Allow me to impart the following reminder. Those who fail to uphold the Protectorate's ideals are as guilty as those who stand in opposition to them. You have your mandate. Bring the Vox to order. Show no mercy to traitors. Rededicate yourself to our traditional values and fulfill the matriarch's original vision. Ineptitude will not be tolerated. Everyone, regardless of role or station, will be held accountable, and I mean everyone. 2. A Montelli, subject of response to the Vox Relay station. I thank you for the report, Brigadier. The chastisement of your people will serve as an example to others and demonstrates the very apex of Protectorate discipline. However, I am disturbed by the rot within that you so helpfully exposed. It must be exercised without delay. Swift results require swift action. You are to lock the Vox engines with the trajectories I've specified for emergency launches. Further instructions will be forthcoming, but know that there can be no hesitation if we are to successfully weaponize the station. Am I understood? It's not a moon, it's a weapon. Private entries. Struggles. I have done terrible things to prove my fealty, strung up traitors, shed the blood of the unworthy, and I have been justly rewarded. But now I fear the bar has been raised too high. What does punishment look like when cruelty is the baseline of leadership? Suppressing these wayward thoughts should not be such a struggle.
Huh. Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Yes, because that's what the terminal entry said. How did you know? You weren't looking over my shoulder, you were standing over here.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
What is it?
So it's a little odd that you knew exactly what I read on that terminal unless I read it out loud.
Admittedly, yes, but those were minor incidents. I can confidently assert that under my strict hand, this station remains impervious to the invaders' foul ingress. Not one of my soldiers lacks for discipline, as I have imposed the harshest penalties to those who have strayed from the righteous path. As instructed,
Obviously, I was supposed to walk in during that conversation.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
I mean, Auntie's choice is looking like a better option for Arcadia the longer I'm here, and that's true. I remember the first game, all of the corporations were terrible. But compared to the cultist people here, yeah, I'm gonna side with Auntie's choice.
Auntie's choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself.
Got a professor check. I suppose you expect history will vindicate you as some paragon of virtue?
The vanquished have no say in history. If I prove myself valorous before the end, who shall remain to argue against the means? Certainly not you.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor.
He's very, this dude is very, not Corbin, Umberto guy. Very Caesar coded here. Was that still in question?
It was a lingering hope, nothing more. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it.
I couldn't get onto his terminal, so no. But I do have this. You're a puppet, Montelli, doing someone else's dirty work. You know it too, don't you?
Enough. Silence your disparaging tongue. Better yet, I will do it myself.
Hold the line, Commander.
There's my shield. Oh god, I thought we had the backup. Why does he have backup? Or was that my backup? Did I just shoot one of my backup? Hi. That was my backup, I think. I was hitting heal so I could run over there. Oh, it's fine. I still have a trauma kit.
Regular time.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Over guard. Ain't ready yet. Come at. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Wait, where's Corbin? Because if Corbin's dead, I gotta restart the fight. Corbin's dead. I don't want Corbin dead, though. Okay, good, they killed me. Because I can't let Corbin die. Did Corbin bring any help? He said he was bringing help. Oh.
There, Commander.
And Corbin's dead again. Corbin, you're weak as shit, dude. How am I gonna get through this without him? I'm gonna have to lower it back down to normal, I think. Because I don't want Corbin to die. Especially not if I need him. But the other issue is I can't get through this dude's shield. Where's my fire shotgun?
Liquidate!
And he's dead again. Corbin, run or something. Go somewhere so that you don't freaking die. I need him alive. But they're so weak. And the stupid electricity is gonna arc off of me and my allies. Because of course it is. So it's just gonna hit into him because my teammate's gonna run over to try to take cover. I grab that one because then I can have what's his face. No, I don't really need the extra ammo slot. I need the extra heal slot, so now we're gonna put that back on. But I have like no speccing into guns, and I have no way of turning his freaking shield off. Miles.
What is it? All right, but
I have explosive rounds. That is the only thing I can add. From my gun. Okay, and I dropped it back down to normal, right? Unless the boss is predetermined before I go in there, and it's because I already had it on hard, it's just going to be always on hard. I don't want the guy to die. Because I need him for story reasons.
What now? Ah, an inch. I was, and
the only renegade.
My methods may see, and or perhaps if only the.
It's as I fear. I don't suppose you.
Enough.
Get away from Corbin, bro.
me out!
Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic. Have to help. Discreetly.
Okay, so Corbin is distracted and glitched out. Which kind of helps.
I will make your last moments excruciating.
And he's dead, of course. How do I do this, bro? Without you dying? The only way is to get Brigadier to the other side of the room and keep Corbin on this side of the room.
What now? My methods may if only the...
It's as I feared. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might...
I can't save it here. So I have to go through this conversation every... No!
Looking a little wounded there, Commander.
God damn it! And he's gonna fucking die again! Oh my god, why? Scale his level up if you're going to force him into the fight. And yeah, I have to go through this stupid conversation every time because I can't save it
My methods may...
during the fight.
If only...
It's as I feared. I don't suppose you...
No aggro on me!
Let's get you healed.
Corbin aggro's on me too because the stupid electricity and the splash damage. Why did they build it this way? He should either not be here or he should be scaled to my level, which isn't that high, but some way so that he can survive. I have to run through the room and kill every other freaking enemy in here and hope he does not die. Yes, let's get through this.
My methods may... if only the...
It's as I feared. I don't suppose you...
Call for a medic. Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way.
So I got him over here. I don't even know if Corbin was still alive.
New-ish.
Efficiently and in short order. They manufacture one.
Looking a little woozy there.
Oh, come on. You're telling me I can't jump up there.
The Protectorate endures.
Ready to whip.
That's the one you need to worry about. Combat.
Because I can't see my health and my toxicity, I don't know that I'm freaking toxified. So I can't heal because I'm toxified.
Replenishing my fire up. Get
Is he alive?
Sight unseen. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Okay, Corbin's still alive because I have all the aggro on me. Are you fucking serious? I don't even know how you died, Corbin. I have no clue how you died that time. Why can't I save it during fights? Why can't I save it after this conversation?
If only.
It's as I feared. I don't suppose you have it.
You get the tea.
Why did it?
Commander, you're bleeding. On the way. Happy to help. Discreet. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Okay, Niles is all the way over there.
Take them into cover.
Pick me up for you.
Time for you to burn, infiltrator!
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Now.
Eli couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Tingling. All charged up. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you hit. Happy to help.
No.
Discreet.
Then the fucking floor becomes electrified. Like, what is this room? That I can't just focus on him because I gotta kill the two dudes he spawns in. Then he electrifies the floors. Then he fucking calls in robots, all while I'm trying to keep a fucking dude alive who is weak as shit. And I gotta get through his armor before I can even hurt him. And electricity isn't dropping his freaking armor. Acid wasn't dropping his armor because I have no points in freaking guns. Because I have allies for that shit.
What now? Oh, my methods. And
no,
it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just want to get through this.
In our midst.
But I guess now it makes a little more sense why he keeps dying. The floor becomes electrified. Why are you guys not shooting him?
Lay low, Commander. Medic. Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
My teammates are not even fighting.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Floor is electrified again. Corbin's still alive.
It's finished then. Montelli's reign of terror has ended. If you'd have told me all those years ago that this is where my future would lead, standing over Montelli's corpse, I'm not sure I would have wished to survive that disaster. What's done is done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here today, and that the Vox will be strengthened under new leadership.
The fact that that is an option is stupid as shit. He was useless in the fight. All he did was walk next to my allies who were being shocked and it arced onto him. Or he just stood on the ground that apparently gets electrified and just got shocked there as well. My allies are also useless because they're not shooting most of the time. They're running away because they're trying to be next to me instead of fighting. Oh my god, why? Why did they make the game so much worse? There was a toggle in the first game to say be aggressive, do the fighting. And in this one, they're literally, I would get some distance so I could shoot and they're running towards me instead of shooting the enemy. What are you gonna do now?
After I've summoned janitorial services, give the station the news. There'll be much that needs explaining. I suppose I should thank you for your assistance. But for both our sakes, I do hope we never meet again.
Sure. Is there an option to tell my companions to not be fucking stupid? Doesn't look like it. So much watered downness in this game. If we're in a fight, their priority should be fighting unless it's Inez or Valerie whose goal is to heal. Niles should not be running away or running to stand next to me. He should be fighting. Got a chain spark cannon. Thanks.
No going back from here.
I kept him alive. And if he's gonna be too weak to fight, he shouldn't be in the fight at all. Like, that should just be a thing. Don't incorporate him into the fight. And then nothing told me that the floors would get electrified. I get that they're metal and he's using a weapon that does electricity, but that would have been a nice little heads up. Hey, the floors are gonna get covered in electricity. Maybe you should do something about that. Maybe there should have been something on the terminal to turn off the floors or so, like anything before I get into the fight. And I'm just trying to figure out why I'm dying.
This is the control room. Bet you last month's earnings that Vries left her mark here.
Thanks. You don't even know her. Just anything that would let me know ahead of time what's gonna happen. Because I'm just thinking, oh, it's a basic fight, a basic gunfight. Shoot him till he's dead. Suspicious I was wondering why I couldn't eat this. Suspicious chocolate bar. Something about this bar of white chocolate yummies seems out of place. Vries does not strike you as a patron of the confectionery arts. You peel back the wrapper and find a key card bearing the sigil of the Earth Directorate. Shame. You could use some chocolate right about now, but a key card will do in a pinch. Looks as though it could be inserted into a terminal. I'm just so annoyed by how they chose to do that. And yes, I put it on a higher difficulty, which again is the other issue. The average enemies are too easy that you want to up the difficulty, and then you get into a boss fight that you're not prepared for because all of the other enemies are weak as shit. And it's one of those situations where the enemies they're not necessarily stronger, they just get tankier and more bullet spongy. That's not difficulty, that's just tedious and annoying. So she said she had a secret room somewhere on her terminal. She put a secret room in the back of the building. I don't know how many times I died and lost. I'm just so annoyed by so much that they've done to the game, that they've removed from the game, and I'm trying really hard to just enjoy what I have. But because I recently played the first game again, I'm reminded by how much stuff they took out. Vox Secure Connections interface. The panel has various meters and readings for the components of the relay. All protocols, including the launch protocol, are locked. You notice there is a hidden protocol that could be accessed. This is still the same mission, right? Just gotta make sure. Let's insert it. The root kit clicks into the keycard slot. The interface refreshes, revealing a hidden protocol. Open safe room. this is a into dungeon trunk. Get ourselves 2 decryption keys. Crisis defenses. 8,000 or 800 bits. Trauma kit. Access stored messages. There's only one. Used of Vries' agent code 15778. To the unknown recipient, subject none specified. Or to Augustine de Vries, subject I deserve respect. This is from Victor Clemens. Augustine, your harangues are becoming vexatious. I already hate you. If I am to achieve our noble goal, I must commit every bit of concentration I can muster towards it, without interruption. I am not your addle-pated lackey, preparing to kill without a moment's hesitation. My work is the centerpiece of your violent goal. If something were to befall me or the others here, I shudder to imagine what you would need to do, or what would become of Arcadia. We've been assured that your preparations are as essential as our own, but danger nips close to our heels here in Golden Ridge. So I guess it's the next place I'm going. Paradise Island, Golden Ridge. And I've not heard any plans of yours to intervene on our behalf. Do not concern yourself unduly, though I am certain you won't. Barring any mishaps, we will be ready when we are needed, and I will continue to communicate in any manner I see fit. To unknown recipient, subject none specified. It is well past time that we force the order to follow the correct course, and the Earth Directorate surveillance satellite stationed on the outskirts of Arcadia will supply us with the necessary tools to do so. It has been collecting information since before my arrival here, and I've been monitoring obfuscating and discarding reports of it as the situation warranted in my time at the Vox. Unfortunately, I am unable to access the information stored on it remotely, so we must bring it down. And by we, I mean you. I know you can find a way to access the observatory's transmitters. You'll need to transmit my old Earth Directorate code to access its guidance system and alter its trajectory so that I may recover it. The time for action is now. Which reminds me, tell you-know-who to never identify himself or me by name when communicating. Better yet, tell him not to communicate at all and to stop with the excuses and get his job done. Okay.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay fail-safe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Failsafe protocol unable to be fully executed due to launch protocols are currently locked to possible trajectories only by order of Brigadier Montelli. Current landing coordinates set for Fairfield.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing.
Oh, what? Like there's an... I have to do... No matter what, I have to stop it because we're on it. So she's making it seem like... Okay, like I'm supposed to have a choice. I'm not letting anything happen to Fairfield, trust me.
It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
This would also make more sense if it, like I had a different person with me who didn't want it to land on their place. I mean, am I gonna have a choice of where to drop this thing?
Cutting it close here.
Well, I can't really do anything. I'm in an elevator. That just says escape. Wait, where's the terminal at? Was it upstairs? Was I supposed to use... I thought it was a different terminal.
We ought to move, quick.
All she said was, use the terminal with no information.
Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you guys wanted me to do because you told me nothing. All she said was use the terminal. This terminal? No. And all this tells me is escape.
Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign.
Ain't no time to conversate. Let's move.
Before I leave, what terminal? This one. Okay, this will destroy Westport. The Vries failsafe triggered the launch protocol. Unfortunately, Montelli has locked the possible trajectories, and the only choice available in which to use currently is set to Fairfield, which will obliterate the town if nothing is done. It's also going to kill us because we're here. Oh, I could blow up Westport. No one's at Westport, so that's fine. Thrusters have been realigned. The Vox Relay Station's emergency launch trajectory will cause it to collide with Westport. What about all the people that are on the station? Okay, how's that?
Ain't no time to conversate. Let's move.
Wait. Corbin?
No going back from here.
Guess you're dying. If he's just gonna die on this ship and I did everything I could to save his ass in that boss fight, I'm gonna be pissed. Because if he's unsavable and I kept fucking restarting the fight, because I could have just killed the dude. I was trying to keep Corbin alive. Also, this is a very generous explosion. It is giving me some time. But I'm gonna be so mad if he just dies. I could see it off there in the distance. So no one died. Are you gonna be freaking aggroed to me?
Need something? This looks like a fight. Influences.
After everything.
Quarry found.
Check enemy like just turned.
Tingle to the rescue. Sight unseen. Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic.
Yeah, your healing fart was, I think, too far away. So I didn't really get anything from it.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say where I'm at. You lot couldn't hit the brown side of a freighter.
He walked up the ladder, saw what was going on, and he's like, nope. I'm leaving. That's for you. Enjoy. I feel like Corbin just died and I didn't have to fucking save his ass.
Yeah. Medkit coming your way.
Thanks. Glad you waited until after I did.
Press raring to go.
Recommencing hostilities.
Ready to waste them.
Getting stuck on geometry.
There you are.
Where are you? Urgent drone status. Despite our superiors' assertions that the Sky Cutter power facility has been secured and has posed no danger of disruptions, we received a destabilizing power surge from the tower. Now all of our exterior automechanicals and turrets are offline. Okay, so it's a good thing I did that, or else I would probably be getting ripped apart right now. It is vital that technicians be assigned to repair the damage and reinstate the offline systems immediately. And I don't want to hear a snide "I told you so" or even a professional "this was identified early on" as a likely outcome. Keep it to yourselves. There's plenty of room on the gallows for insubordinates. Intake log. Cadet Warden Junji Lefkowitz. Shift began 254 hours ago. Shift does never end. Senior Warden Pierre Lietti. Shift began 260 hours ago. Subject was terminated 23 hours ago. Marshal Cecil Ivor Corbin. Shift began 532 hours ago. Shift does not end. Better be alive, bro, I swear. Okay, good, never mind. I thought I saw a warden there and I was like, oh no. Staffing update. Warden Finn O'Hara, Senior Warden Isabella Martinez, Warden Pavel Erglova, Cadet Warden Ruby Felon, and Technician Alexis Said have all been terminated. Congratulations to the remaining staff. Personal log, log 1. We have received orders to lock down the Vox. No guards are allowed out for the time being. It is misfortune that I am the one who must enforce this order, seeing as how it has been decreed during my watch. Still, I'm certain it is mandatory or momentary order, and shall desist once the danger of our present situation, such as it may be, has subsided. Log 2. We have maintained our vigil for several days now. If the strain alone wasn't enough, it seems I've drawn the ire of the other wardens. I can hardly blame them. They wish to return to their homes and their families, and this extended duty order has persisted for longer than any of us intended. Still, faith in the Sovereign shall see us through this time of need. Warden ready. Log 3. Day 9 of continuous duty. Exhaustion may be taking its toll. I must be imagining it, but the resentment of the other guards appears to have subsided. They almost look at me with a kind of pity. It is not logical. Received a message that the Brigadier wants to see me at once. Shall sign the message off upon my return. Wait, was Ready on the list? No. So Ready was killed for doing his job. Their job. They were told to leave lock everyone in, and they still got executed. I have such a strong feeling that Corbin is dead. And that I could have made that boss fight so much shorter by just not giving a crap about him. But I do now have this. A chain spark cannon. Fires huge blasts of electricity that chain through enemies.
My aftermarket parts are primed.
Your aftermarket parts? This is Warden Litz. Urgent. Data backup. As you are likely aware, the Skycutter power facility ceased function some time ago. While we hope to reinitiate control of the facility, it is impossible to gauge when we might be able to activate it again. Fortunately, this means consistent reliance on our automechanical defenses shall be difficult. Moreover, data transference procedures may be interrupted due to periodic power fluctuations. It is critical that all outstanding data, corrupted and otherwise, be uploaded to the relay for transmission and recovery. Corrupted files. Restore Report 1. Marshal Cecil Ivor Corbin. Cecil. I hope all is well for you at the Vox Relay. You're doing the Protectorate proud. A list of subjects outbound from the mental refreshment crossed my desk. Your name was among the graduates. Wait, so Cecil did go to mental refreshment. Oh wait, I think he did say that on his terminal. Granted, Cecil Ivor Corbin is a popular name, but not that popular. Great thing to hear from your parent. I suppose a congratulatory remark is in order. Consider it given. Because it's his father. I suppose I should congratulate you. Go ahead and say I congratulated you. Pass along our recognition to Montelli. Were there a corporatist incursion on our fair island, I have every confidence that the two of you at the helm. Your father. Let's go ahead and get file 2. Umberto. I write knowing that I have already lost your respect and your mercy. Please spare Westport. Take your righteous anger out on me. I will be made an example if that is your wish. Just don't force my people to suffer for my failures and the consequences that must inevitably follow. I know that you cannot acknowledge this message despite whatever comes to pass. I wish you well as your former commanding officer and your former friend, Vigilant Hogarth. Okay, and we can get file 1, which we already had in file 2. It was going to make me repay for them.
Yeah.
Okay, my throat is dry from yelling and being annoyed at the situation. I'm coming up.
Huh? Make me what?
Look alive, Commander.
You're gonna be liquored up on electricity. Why am I hearing him behind me yelling when he was in front of me? Unintentional, I get just more of the unfortunate bugs that exist. Go ahead and grab that. We'll go ahead and grab these and the ammos. Is this the ammo for electricity-based weapons? What is this? Yeah, because this is the ammo for the like chemical-based weapons. Okay. So what's out here? I feel like he's dead. I feel like Corbin is dead. And I just got so angry at that boss fight for no reason. And now I have a new reason to be upset.
Yeah.
Because if he's dead... and I didn't need to save him.
But mind where you
Dang it! I pressed it and then immediately saw that the guy had no health, and that was a huge waste. This is Technician Mansley. Oh, he's so Mansley. Automech shipment from Euphoria Coast. So this was the shipment that one of my quests had sent here. So. Dragoon shipment from Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center arrived late, but at least it arrived. Dolson is a man of his word. My initial diagnostics showed a warning for Zybranium contamination. I'd like to run more tests before unloading the cargo. Montelli is in a hurry to store up our defenses. Need to think up a good excuse as to why I hadn't even unpacked his automechs. Anything other than because they could kill us all. In the meantime, crossing my fingers that no one activates them prematurely. Inventory. 43 cathode charge canisters, 12 reinforced energy cells, 3 radio generative cores, 236 meter copper wire spooling. Something is wrong with our supplies. We desperately need to identify the source of this discrepancy, lest we be hanged like the fellows. So my robots got delivered and they were broken or faulty. Good to know. Okay, this is just gonna... It's if I wanted to stealth through it. But I'm still a little annoyed by that boss fight. But I did kind of just get to run rampant here. So this is what the relay destroyed. That electrical surge. It took out all these turrets and robot spawners. So that my escape would be easier. But then I could also have released the robots that I sent over had I done that quest. To make my escape easier. No, that one would have made my entrance easier because the robots were at the front gate. So I can't get out that way. That's how you slide into her DMs. Huh. Here's the only Dragoon that was here. Oh, this is the front entrance. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was the same thing. So yeah, here's the robots if I chose to release them. But Sorry, I still feel like he's dead. I'm gonna go to Westport. I just saved his ass for no reason, and I'm annoyed. Is there a way I could still give it into the town? I'm gonna say no. So I mean, it's a good thing I looted everything in that section of the town. This section's still good. That one Crabble that I still have never killed is still here. Well, not anymore, maybe. No, guys, let him live. He's made it this far into the end of the game. He deserves it. Okay, and that's out of the map. I believe. I can't believe after all that, Corbin's fucking dead. He did say we'll never see each other again, but oh my god. Well, maybe I'll get to Fairfield and he'll be there.
It's an orifice or a face. Auntie's choice makes a green for it.
Oh, I haven't talked to you guys since we just finished. Well, I'll do that at the beginning of the next video.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
Nah, they know this invasion ain't personal. It's just business. Besides, we're expanding their horizons.
I am
They've
curious,
never had
though.
So many flavor options for vodka.
Because I activated the mines above the city, if I would have chose to drop it here, could I have saved both cities?
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Hey, Hogarth.
I confess, I'd anticipated a more contentious relationship with our new neighbors. All have been quite welcoming, albeit direct.
You already encountered the minister, I take it?
Yes, that Milver Street fellow is remarkably kind for a shallow propagandist. I am surprised I can pleasantly converse with those whose worldviews I vehemently oppose. We have spirited debates. In time, I will prove to them the superiority of our beliefs.
Sure.
Well, do take care now, outsider.
So we can't even discuss the fact that you got what you wanted and that one guy's dead? What about you?
Why do you linger?
No.
Do you enjoy watching us so abased?
So it's like no one in the town is going to acknowledge that I just
I
destroyed.
see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
No one's going to acknowledge that I saved the town or that I destroyed the other town? I'm fine with them not acknowledging I saved them. But it does seem like no one's noticed that I just dropped the relay out of the sky.
Did you hear?
The Vox Relay has launched into the stratosphere, and it landed in Westport, turning the whole town into a crater. It's very fortunate I enlisted you when I did, or the town's populace would lie in the city's smoldering remains. We are beyond fortunate that no one was injured. Aside from those in the relay itself, I suppose.
So he's confirming that yes. Corbin is dead. And I could have just fought that boss fight and let him die.
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Can't help but hand it to Milver Street. Though I sense he had aid. Make it quick, yeah?
Bye. So if we chose her path, everyone in Westport would be dead. Or I could have dropped it here. I'm just seeing if any of the other people that I saved came here. I saved, the woman, the warden lady that was in the sewers. I saved her. Yeah, I guess she didn't come here. I guess that's it. I don't think anyone other than those two are gonna care about.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swift. Nope. What can I do for you?
That's the same. Okay. So we're done here. I'm gonna reload a save and drop it on Fairfield. If something happens, you'll see it after this point. If nothing happens, then you know not to waste your time. But I just want to see if me doing the quest for the mines mattered. This is not a quest. It was like a favor. For, like, it's not a quest or a task or anything. So I'm just referring to it as a favor.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on
For,
Does it really
what's her name?
improve your life?
P.A.L.E, I restored the land mines, or the sky mines. So yeah, I just want to see if that mattered. Or if it's just something for experience.